Okay, folks, a cracker of a sunny day. Looks like they say it's going to warm up to 18 degrees from 9 degrees minimum. Let's see how we can go with this demo. This weekend is the King's birthday weekend, coming up on this Monday. This is a Saturday. I'm just using this weekend to do more demos because I do this all the time. Every time there's a celebration or a holiday, chances are I'll be demoing. So I don't really care about what is being celebrated or commemorated. Doesn't matter. This is the more important part of my life. So I don't really give a flying fuck about anything else but my fucking demos. So, because I'm trying to get in touch with my partner on the 6 o'clock news, and it really does matter to me that I get in touch, and I can't do that if I'm just sitting down celebrating and watching the news and watching the boring celebrations that we have. It doesn't matter whether it's Christmas, Easter, King's birthday, even Christmas in July or any other time of the year that's supposed to be a holiday, a public holiday especially. This is what chances are we'll be doing. Anyway, enough about the preamble. This is what we're utilising. We're going to photocopy this interesting little portrait there. It's Byron Bay cookies. Real posh cookies, obviously. They make these Dotty with the Smarties. Dotty, I don't eat those. I found this in a recycle bin. So yeah, I'm just photocopying this little portrait. I have to put it up against the corner. Sorry folks about this trickiness. So I'm enlarging it 400%. Hopefully it'll fit on the page. I can't put it on its side, it'd be too difficult, so I have to just make a master copy and hopefully it'll turn out well. Okay, this is taking a bit of time. And a good thing is we've got all the other toner cartridges ready to go. We've already implemented the magenta toner, which ran out yesterday on a Friday. So let's see how we go with this. If this is going to look any good. And that's come up looking quite interesting. It looks a bit bluey and wishy-washy. I think we need to add a background colour to this, and we're going to have to change things around. Got the right size and the positioning right. I do think we're going to add what's called a background colour, pink, and we're going to change it to so we'll just put that back there again and hold it in. And I'll use my camera hand to hit the start key. Yeah, it used to be known as the Queen's birthday, of course, because we've now got a king, and we used to have fireworks, because I remember Queen's birthday was synonymous with fireworks, and it used to be fun, incidentally, being able to buy your own pyrotechnics and let them off in your own place. But that was stopped in, I think 1986 was the last time you could buy your own fireworks and have your own DIY fireworks display. So, you just can't do that. That was a long time ago, because people were being a little bit careless with their pyrotechnics. They were being very careless. So it wasn't really safe, and they were just banned. But there was a loophole that people were exploiting, like you could still get them in Canberra, so people would apparently go down to Canberra and pick them up from there. But I remember they used to be in supermarkets and shit. But that was really an interest. I remember in 1986 was the last time we celebrated fireworks, and we were letting them off all over the place in some really unsafe manners. That's come up looking shit. I don't like that wishy-washy colour. I did wonder if the second one I did was just as wishy. Yeah, it was as wishy. I don't like that dark blue. It looks too fucking dark. Looks shit house. I do wonder if maybe we're going to do something different. If we're going to maybe go with brown. Going to make it a brown piece. Going to add more red. Maybe make the hue warmer. Something different. This is a tricky one, folks. Trying to get this looking good. But it's the type of this sort of material doesn't work, isn't dark enough, or doesn't give us as much solid area coverage of the background colour, and that's come up looking really quite nice. I do like the colour of her cheeks. I don't know if I like the brown in this case. Looks really quite interesting anyway. We're going to work with that. I actually think maybe we could try something else. We're going to run with dot matrix and see if that's improving it. So just try dot matrix. It won't hurt to try, folks. Yeah, looks a bit different. Looks much the same. She looks a bit darker. I do think she does look a lot. See, we'll just compare the two. That's the dot matrix, and that's the regular. But it doesn't improve. Improves it a little bit. That looks a little bit more wishy-washy. So I'm wondering if we're going to run with that. We're going to just put that one aside, even though I do like the way the hair is more. And the cheeks are more luminous. So I think we're going to run with this. The dot matrix version. That'll look really nice, hopefully. So I'll just put it there. I'll just remove this and discard it. But yeah, I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news with my demos. It's proving to be really, really challenging. Really difficult trying to get the kind of coverage that I need in order to... it's so difficult, folks. I'm going to try to those sizes. Going to leave it on that. Going to leave it. See how we go. Keep it simple for now, and we're just going to put her this way. So this way. So we're just going to put this in the corner, roughly. If we can just find roughly where the corner is. Oh, it has to go up the wrong way. It has to go up this way. Sorry, folks. So I'll just take that corner, find it as a rough reference. So we're just a bit rough here, a little bit careless. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Gonna leave it on dot matrix and see what happens. Keep it simple. Then we can make whatever adjustments we need for this. But yeah, I don't feel like celebrating because a lot of the time I feel like I can't celebrate because I'm not with my partner Luigi. I get very lonely and I feel desolate, and that we've cut the top of her head off, but that may not be necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, I'm really missing my partner Luigi. Now I'm trying hard to get in touch with him, and it's really proving to be really, really difficult. So I'm trying to make this stuff as good for the news channels as possible. It seems like a real try-hard thing to do. It really is difficult. Trying to get these recalcitrant media entities interested in something that is not typically considered newsworthy. So I'm going to I'm going to leave it on that. So yeah, it's really proving to be extremely difficult trying to interest these disinterested entities in my work. But I'm not going to give up, and I'm targeting Channel 9 as the primary channel. I've done the other channels, and I'm not doing any more other channels in the foreseeable future. I'm just going to try and concentrate on Channel 9 because they've got the best of the best when it comes to the news, how coverage and all that. I do feel that if I can just get them interested, that they are very good at what they do. They know how to get their audience enthused. They do. They really know how to make their audience watch their stuff. They're really good at that. They're good at marketing themselves. While I'm not an avid TV watcher myself, this is what we're photocopying, folks. While I'm not an avid TV watcher myself, I do feel that I have to watch Channel 9 to keep in track of what they're going to do, to see if my stuff goes to air, because once it goes to air, it's going to be a big campaign. It's going to be huge if I can somehow get them interested. It's going to be huge, and I'm going to have to disappear. Folks, I have to disappear into nowhere, because if I get that much exposure and I do start to become an overnight celebrity, I'm saying hopefully, I'm not saying I will. I'm not going to blow my trumpet. I'm just going to say hopefully, fingers crossed, even though I don't believe in luck. But I do have to work at it, and I have to try my hardest to make my work as presentable as possible. And that's come up looking absolute crap. It's so fucking dark and ugly. I think the dot matrix doesn't work very well with this. I do think that the background colour was wrong. I like the shape of it though. But I don't like this dot matrix shit. Or maybe we're just going to take off the negative positive. Take off the negative positive and take out the brown. I don't know what we're going to do with this one, folks. I think we've fucked it up. Bit of the old drama here. But I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news and get my stuff to go to air. And that's come up looking really quite hot. Very dark. I think it's too dark because I forgot to remove the darkness. I should have made it more lighter. I'm going to lighten it up. I don't know why I forgot that. So it's in the middle there. But we're still copying as if we're in negative mode, which is what you do when you're copying in negative, is to make it dark. So we have to lighten it up. So that's partly why it looks like shit. And that's looking better, actually. I do like that quite a bit, even though that looks a bit like a yucky mustard colour. It looks a bit mustardy. I don't know if I like that mustard colour, even though it looks in some ways quite nice. I do think we might have to change something. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to do the hue. Going to cool it down. That's come up looking quite interesting. It looks more yellow. So that's the first version. It looks more blended, and that's got more definition with the cheeks and everything else, even though it looks more less. It looks a bit, it's not blendy, but it looks like it goes with it sort of blends in some ways, but in some ways not. Maybe we could take it off the dot matrix and see what happens as well. Yeah, the thing is, once you master something badly, it's very hard to make something really nice out of it. And that's come up looking interesting. It looks interesting. It looks a bit brighter. I don't know which one I like better, the dot matrix version or this version. I've also changed the hue on it. It looks a bit more blended in the hue. I do wonder if we're going to put the hue back to where we were there and maybe switch our dot matrix back on. So we're going to switch back the dot matrix, and we're going to just go and switch back the hue where it was. The hue was, I think the hue, I've forgotten where the hue was. I think it was either there or there. I don't remember. Or up there. Well, this is going to be a really long demo, folks. But I want to get recognised also as an artist. It's not just about finding Luigi, and I got the wrong setting, wrong end. I basically, yeah, I'll just show you that one again. I think I might have not shown it properly. That looks really quite interesting. It looks a bit blended though, a bit blendy, as I call it, when the colours are a little less defined, which is really annoying. I find that really annoys the shit out of me when the colours are what I call blended. But I'm really missing Luigi, and I'm trying my hardest as an artist because, you know, I want to get recognised as an artist. And I think that's pretty much the same as this. I think that might be the same setting. We're just going to take it and we're going to make it into a mirror image soon. So I'm not going to bother reprinting that one, if I remember correctly. I'm not very good at memory tasks, folks. I'm disabled, and that's another thing that really annoys me, is that I can't live much longer on this disability support pension if I have to keep continuing with this TV campaign. I don't earn much money, and I'm basically rationing my showers and my light usage. I'm having a shower once a week, and once every second week I wash my hair. So I'm not rich, so I'm trying my best to get Channel 9 interested in what I do, because I'm not rich and I am running out of space to physically store the papers that I make. I don't throw these away. I'm not interested in tossing them away. My art is not, I don't consider my art disposable, even though it looks like it might be to some people who don't care about my work. My father really hates what I do. He hates it, and so does my brother. And we're having a family feud because we don't like each other. My dad and my brother are bullies, and they don't like what I do. So I'm trying to prove them wrong. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can now call this really prolongated demo quits.